me tell y'all what's going on, man. Let me tell y'all what the real shit is. Let me give y'all the real spill, the juice, the tea, whatever you want to call it, about why the LGBT community is so motherfucking strong. Why our community, why the liberal, I would say the greater white and mixed community of LGBT is so strong, and why when somebody might say something, they get snapped or they get a job taken away or they their business mess up. Let me tell you why. Because I'm a fan. I'm a fan of Dr. Umar Johnson, and if you know anything about Dr. Umar Johnson, Dr. Umar is he's very critical, and he has his opinions. Let's just put it like that. He has his opinions about how gay people turn gay. I don't really believe that, and so he's just speaking from his opinion. I'll be the one speaking from experience. Okay, and you need to always try to get a job and see they want experience more than some type of certification to be good, but experience always trumps shit in my reality. Okay, so let me tell you why the LGBT community, why the gay community is so motherfucking strong, and how black people can catch on and get some motherfucking power. Because black people this society got black people too divided, and some of this divisiveness helps divide the black community. But I do believe, let me just put this caveat before I tell y'all what's going on and how it's done and how black people can learn. Let me put this caveat out there that, I believe that in the black community, the gay issue should be handled by our community. I think there needs to be litigation. There needs to be historical litigation, and we can suss out our own problems as a black community. We can decide what we're gonna do with the gays in our black community, and how what our culture for gays is gonna be in the black community. I don't believe in grouping black people in the black gay people, because I am black. I'm black first before I'm gay, and I want to, I prefer for us to handle our issues inside of the black community and let the, greater LGBT or white people decide what, how they're culturally going to be with the LGBT issue. I feel like we need to deal with it as a community in our own communities, respective of other communities. And so that's what I do feel like. So I think as African people, we should come together and say, hey, let's litigate the history, let's litigate the facts about what's real, and move forward about what's real and what we can agree upon, okay? And so I just need to put that out there. So let me tell you why the gay people got so much motherfucking power, right? So gay people are motherfucking organized, right? So let me tell you something. I love Chick-fil-A. I think they got some of the best breakfast biscuits in the morning. You ain't gonna find better than Chick-fil-A. But guess what? When Chick-fil-A was out here, advertising, and doing my research about Chick-fil-A was literally donating some of my money that I go and shop with them with, and giving it to anti-LGBT causes, basically, giving it to causes that will stop a person like me from getting married. If I find out that they're using my money to go against me, guess what? As much as I love motherfucking Chick-fil-A, I'm not eating motherfucking Chick-fil-A. And it's a lot of niggas, it's a lot of black people that ain't got that type of willpower. They ain't about to stop how they motherfucking live their lives for a real issue. Even if they know that their dollar is being used against them, they won't stop. You got some people that will. I'm one of them that will. I'm not gonna shop with you if you against me. Okay, that's fine. I respect your opinion. Guess what? I'm gonna shop somewhere else. You can't get mad at me about how you can't control my dollar. And that's what gay people do. If I find out a restaurant, let's say I'm about to get married and I want a cake bake, and they find out that I'm getting married to a dude, hey, I'm not gonna spend my motherfucking money with you. And I'm gonna tell all my friends not to spend their motherfucking money with you. You can do what you want, but guess what? I got a right to organize my motherfucking dollar and give power to those that can treat me and give me the human rights that I deserve. Human rights. I don't go fuck with all this other shit. They're human rights. If you're a human, you have a right to decide, hey, this is who I'm gonna be with for a lifetime. This is how I'm gonna build. And so it's human rights. So that's how the gay people are so motherfucking strong. It's a lot of people, gay niggas in Hollywood that do makeup, that do the, that help you with the songs, that doing music, that back up, that write music. And they just gonna be like, nigga, I'm not gonna offer my service. I'm not gonna style your motherfucking ass. I'm not gonna make you a motherfucking hit so you can propagate shit against me. How can you blame them? Find a straight person to do it. But gay people are so entrenched, and there's so much talent there, really, to be honest. There's so much raw talent. From, gay people are very talented. People in the LGBT community are very talented. They are. There's a lot of raw talent and intellect there. There's a lot of intellect there, emotionally and, spiritually and, and intellectually as well. So when black men, they want to say, oh, it's, I do believe, let me just say this, I do believe that mainstream media is propagating LGBTism. I would say that too much. I feel like the way they're doing it is just trying to push crazy stuff down people's throat. You got Lil Nas dancing on, giving Satan a lap dance, and then you got people thinking we trying to push. That ain't me. That ain't got shit to do with this. That's why I say I'm not a part of that whole LGBT community. I'll be a part of a black gay community inside of the black people's community. We can work our issues out inside of I'm not with that, because people got ulterior motives. People that controls the organization, they connected with money, they got ulterior motives. And so I only believe in, there's a gay channel, let us just have our own channel. I don't believe we need to be propagated everywhere. I believe we need to be represented in the population on TV as much as we are represented in the population. So if we're only 10% of the population, you should see us 10% of the time on TV. You know what I'm saying? Or like I said, we got our own channel. You can have gay all day on that channel. You know what I'm saying? But this is my perspective. But that dollar is organized. That's why there's so much power there. We're not going to just sit on. There's a lot of black people. You tell them that the Democratic Party literally got worse than the Republican Party when it comes to policy, when it comes to locking black people up for bullshit, when it comes to these jobs out here. Marijuana, Joe Biden can legally do it with his signature, legalize marijuana, because that's the number one thing that got them locking black people up, and bail money basically got people in jail for being poor. Joe Biden can do that with a signature today. Don't need nobody but his signature. Boom, it's legalized. Would be the most impactful for black people. But the Democratic Party is not on people's side, but you can't tell black people that they won't get organized because they too church brain. They too brainwashed. Too brainwashed, and that's just real. Because you can't be pro-black and be Christian at the same goddamn time. And if you don't believe me, I put $500 you won't win that debate. You cannot be pro-black and be Christian at the same motherfucking time. Facts. So that's how the gay people got so much power. People are organized. We're in unison when we know, hey, these motherfuckers trying to stop us from doing certain shit. We understand that that's a direct threat. Just like when there's segregation, black people knew the white people was doing them dirty. They still doing us dirty now, but at least they knew in unison. They knew as a group that there was a common enemy that had their bad interest at heart. And that's why segregation was some of the best things that happened, because at least people were unified. People were shopping with black shops. Marriage rate in the black community was up. And now you don't got integration. Now nigga, they wouldn't, they run to a white store before they shop at a black store. And black people, our dollar only circulates 6 hours from black person to black person. We got to get that number. We got to get that number up. So that's what it's about. Organization. You need to organize that dollar. Dr. Umar, stop trying to blame everything on gay people. That dollar is organized. Nigga, tell people what it is. Niggas are organized. We feel oppressed when it comes to you can't get married, we can do that now. But, at a certain point, we just got that right. You know what I'm saying? So it's organization that gets shit done. We need to tell our black brothers and sisters, niggas, you need to get organized. Stop trying to bash niggas because we motherfucking on motherfucking game and a little bit smarter. Fuck out of here. This bullshit.